Hello everyone, want to show you the production samples of Catacombs and Castles. Thank you very much for your patience as we've worked hard to get this whole thing going. This will be a deep dive video showing you everything that we've received from the factory. The Wyvern set is still being printed, and we'll start with Catacombs and Castles first. Okay, so here we have the product box. You can see it here. And here's the instruction manual. You can see it's got a really nice layout, very easy to understand. And these are the sticker sheets and the punch board. See here, one of the new things that we added was this little measuring ruler, so you can ensure that your range discs are placed properly if you choose to use it. And this is the game board. Now, because they are still confirming with us the final assembly, this may not be a full production version of the game board. It'll come off the line, but it may be a test one, for example. So this is the Catacombs side of the board, and this has a linen finish in combination with a plastic lamination to really help protect it. And on the other side is the Castle side of the game board, and this is the side that we'll work with. Now there's also the wall system, so let's get that assembled. Okay, so these are the different wall segments, and these are the plastic clips that hold them together. And it's very important that you do this carefully because the clips are very strong. So just place it in here very gently. Get another segment here. Snap that into place. Okay, so here's the wall system all set up with the game board in the center. And before we go any further, I just want to show you one of the things that we're planning. We're planning to have a nice big rubber mat available sometime in the future for people to be able to play on. So let's look first at the wood components. So you can see they're nicely packed here. I really insisted that the factory ensure that these are well protected. You really have no idea how much these things cost to make. It was almost frightening. And this is the sets of wooden pieces. You can see they're packaged in an outer bag, and there's individual bags in here as well. And hopefully that's going to solve some of these challenges we've had with missing pieces in the past. Pretty nice. Fireballs. Missiles, shurikens, all looking good. And here is the deck of cards for Catacombs and Castles. Crack these open. This is my first time looking at them as well. I haven't checked them out yet. All right, here we go, see? Card quality feels nice and thick. So this is the Siege Defender set. And there were some comments asking what this was. And this was our way of packaging up all the stretch goals from the project into a nice looking package. Okay? This is all the stretch goal content. So let's open this up. So here are the sticker sheets. You can see these are all individually packaged, which is nice. There's the Wyvern, for example, in purple. Here's the two gelatinous cubes, heroes. This is the matriarch and also the legs of the Siege Defender himself, which is on the box cover. So here's the instruction sheet, very simple for Siege Defender set. And these are the cards, and then the Wyvern, which is set up in a unique fashion for this particular set. Okay, and we are also supplying these bags, clear plastic bags, to put all of the card decks in, so expect to receive those. Okay. Next up, we have the Keystones Keeps expansion, which has content for both Catacombs Third Edition and Catacombs and Castles. Probably one of my favorite sets that we came up with here, because it has the pit board on it included with it. So this is the pit / keystone game board. And what's Neat about this is that you have these cards so that you fall in the alien power pit or what, zombie pit. Let's do that one. And of course you can have the same pits or different pits. There's a lot of them here to choose from. And the rules of the game change depending on what pits are in play. Okay, so now let's talk about the Keystone cards. Got them here. Some of the new heroes that you get for Team Castle. And for Team Catacomb. Items that you get for Catacombs Third Edition. People that know Catacombs are going to know that the Keystone's a pretty amazing item, allowing you to do the boulder shot. So just a preview of those, all those cards. Finally, here's the manual for Keystones and Keeps, explaining the rules for the pits. Here are the sticker sheets. These are the individually bagged wood components. Okay, and here it is, Catacombs Third Edition, the reprinted version, finally. Here's the box. And we changed the back around a little bit. We also had to shrink the box slightly on this edge to accommodate requests from retailers who said that with the last printing, the box was just too big. So we took that recommendation to heart. The game boards themselves, though, are the same size. We didn't change those. We just took a little bit off the top and some off the this edge here. So let's look inside. The expanded rulebook, incorporating 4 additional pages and lots of community feedback to make it even easier to get up and running and get going with this thing, with the reference information on the back page now. These are the sticker sheets. And like all the sticker sheets in these sets, these have a PP lamination on them to help protect them. And this is the punch board that we went to. We include these new tokens now for the bite shot, and these 2 types of coins. And as a nod to some interoperability between this set and Catacombs and Castles, this is the matriarch from Castles on here. We also give you the little measuring ruler as well that you can choose to use or not. Here we go. Here are the game boards for Catacombs Third Edition. You can see what they look like here. Same thing. We applied the linen finish and then also the plastic lamination to them. Okay. We also instructed the factory to retain these circles, because I know that many of you like to hold on to these and use them to vary the layouts of the different obstacles. So this is the one board, the mausoleum and the throne room. And this one here is the root cellar and the lava tube. And finally, the altar and the campfire. Also in the set, you get 3 decks of cards, which we will get into, and the wall system pieces, and the player mats. The player mats here. Let's see what they look like. Look really nice. All right, so since we have the wall system set up now for Catacombs Third Edition, I'm going to show you the game board from 1053, Resurrection Pack 3, that is. So this is the Ice Cavern and Quartz Grotto. And just to show you, you can use the Catacombs and Castles obstacles pieces. The Catacombs Third Edition one's in. There we go. So that's the wall system board and up. I'm just going to put these bags down. You can see how many there are. These are all the little vermin guys. Familiars, hero discs, blue and green monsters. This being the flagship product, has a lot of cards. 140 to be precise, even more in this printing. So you can see here, and what else do we got in here that could be interesting to show? Oh yeah, some Catacomb Lords. The new stun cards for the new stun mechanic that we reworked. Okay, now we're going to talk about the Cavern of Soloth expansion for Catacombs Third Edition, but the heroes from this set can also be used in Catacombs and Castles. So let's start with the cards first of all this time. So here are the new heroes. You get a lot of cards. So everyone's favorite ice sword. Here's some of the Catacomb Lords. Sticker sheets and manual. So you get this bag of wooden pieces. So let's melt some ice with some fire obstacles. And these are included with the set, and of course the stickers go on those. So finally, I'm going to talk about the Resurrection Packs. Here they are. Resurrection Pack 1 and Resurrection Pack 2. And Resurrection Pack 3 is the game board, which we showed previously. So let's start with Pack 1. And this set includes new heroes and the zombie monsters for use in Catacombs Third Edition. And these heroes can be used in Catacombs and Castles as well. So we have the Fire Mage, Amazon, Huntress, and Forest Sprite, the zombie monsters. So these are the discs that come with Resurrection Pack 1. These are for the zombie monsters. And these are for the heroes and Lara's, the Huntress's wolf companion. The sticker sheets. And very briefly, this is the Resurrection Pack 1 instruction sheet. And here's Resurrection Pack 2, the heroes that you get. Ice Mage, Raven Empress, Vampire Noble. Get some of their weapons as well. The Vampire Sword, Vermin Blade, Raven Leaf Sword. And here are some of the Catacomb Lords, the Ice Dragon, the Vampire Lord Soloth himself, the Behemoth, as seen on Shut Up and Sit Down, this Ancient and Monster card, and these room cards as well. And there's other, of course, other cards that it comes with in addition to that. And these are the wood components. This, of course, is the Behemoth and Soloth. Here's the instruction sheet for it. And the factory will score this properly. At the moment, it was just given to us in this rough form. So I hope you all appreciate the preview that we've given you of the production samples, hoping to really show you that we're very close to getting this thing shipped out to you. And of course, we really, really appreciate your patience. As I wrote in one of those updates, we had that wood factory that misrepresented their progress to us, which contributed to the delay. I also take responsibility for the delay as well, since I wanted to spend some extra time with Catacombs Third Edition, really improving things so that this particular reprint would be as smooth as possible now and in the future. I also want to give you a quick update about the Wyverns expansion, which we certainly appreciate everyone's interest in. We have decided we are not going to do a separate Kickstarter campaign for that. It was just going to be easier to deliver it to retail. It is at the printer right now. That is the English version and the German language version. Everything has been proofed, and it is moving along smoothly as far as I know. And it will have the same size box as Catacombs Third Edition. So the box that you saw previously in the video, it's going to have that same size. So there we have it. Thank you all for your patience and support, and we really hope you enjoy playing Catacombs and Castles and all the other content that we've shown you here.